Okay, good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to discuss Codeforces problem 134D. The question is pair of topics. The question goes as follows. The next lecture in high school requires two topics to be discussed. The ith topic is interesting by AI units for the teachers and by BI units for the students. The pair of topics I and J is called good if A of I plus A of J is greater than B of I plus B of J. Your task is to find the good pairs of topics. So the input goes as follows. The first line of input contains one integer n, the number of topics. The second line of input contains n integers a1, a2, a3, where ai is the interestingness of the ith topic for the teacher. The third line of input contains n integers b1, b2, b3 and so on up to bn, where bi is the interestingness of the ith topic for the students. And the output is print one integer, the number of good pairs of topics. So if you look at this example here, uh, the first line contains the total number of topics. Let's say the first topic is trigonometry, the second topic is algebra. So uh, assuming there are 10 teachers, 4 teachers are interested to teach trigonometry and 8 teachers are interested to teach algebra, while 4 students are interested to listen to trigonometry and 5 students are interested to listen to algebra. So we have to check if there are how many pairs of topics there are, such that the teachers are more interested to teach it than the students are interested to listen to it. Kind of typical, but hey, whatever rocks your boat, I guess. So anyways, let's go to the code right now. Yeah. So the to solve this problem, we are using a function, user-defined function, arrays, and recursion. So here when we say int n here is the number of topics, and this line number 5, it scans n, like it takes input for the value of n, which is the number of topics. So this will be our first line of input. And let's say a of n, an array a, this stores the interestingness of teachers to teach the topics. And an array b, this is for the students, which basically tells us how many students are interested to listen to the topic. Now for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, this basically means that uh, this is the second line of input. That is, we are taking inputs into the array about how interested are the teachers to teach the topic. Now this second for loop, it is the interestingness of the students to listen to the topics. So this will be our third line of input. So now that we've got our inputs all arranged and ready, let's go to the actual code. The actual code is quite simple. Here we are calling a user defined function nab, topic of nab start sum. Here n will be our total number of topics, a will be our array teachers interestingness, b will be our array students interest, and here I've defined start and sum two integer variables as 0. We're going to say y later on. So coming to the function itself, here we have defined sum as 0. This variable, it's basically keeping a track of how many topics are valid to teach. That means how many combinations there are such that a of I plus a of j is greater than b of I plus b of j. To keep a track of that number, we are using a variable called sum. Here for int I equal to start plus 1. Now we have to note that start equal to 0. So for it will the start value, I mean the opening value of the for loop will be 1, and the closing value will be terminating value will be n, which is the number of topics. So what this second line does is, it checks a of 0 plus a of 1 is greater than b of 0 plus b of 1, a of 0 plus a of 2 is greater than b of 0 plus b of 2. Like that, it completes all combinations with a of 0, and if condition is satisfied, then the sum gets incremented and it gets added to the uh, total number of valid topics. Now in line number 23, we are saying start equal to start plus 1. Here start will become 1, and coming this small snippet of code here, this is the recursion part. This is the main hero of the code, I guess. Basically what it does is, if start is less than n, it again calls to the function. Now here start's value became 1, so n will be as it is, a will be as it is, b will be as it is, start will be 1, and sum will be whatever number of valid topics you got from the previous case. So it gets added here, it gets taken here, and now it checks a of 1 plus a of 2 is greater than b of 1 plus b of 2. So it completes all possible combinations with a of 1. We have already completed all possible combinations with a of 0. Now it will complete all possible combinations with a of 1, and so on and so forth. And finally, when start equal to n, which is to say all possible combinations are completed, then it returns the sum. As we recall, sum has been keeping track of total number of valid topics. Now it returns sum to where the function was called, that is to say topics. So the value of topics here became the total number of valid topics, and now we are printing total number of valid topics here. And now let's just check if this code works. So the first line of input contains 5, so we're going to run it. 1 second. Wait. So run it. Come on. Hold on a second. Come on. Yeah. So the first line of input contains a single integer 5, and the second line contains 48262. Teachers interested to teach the topic, and third line contains 45413. 45413, which gives us output as 7. There you go, we got our output, which is 7. And checking the second test case, we'll run it again, and 4 again. 4 1 2 3 4 1 3 2 4 1 3 2 4. So 4 1 3 2 4 1 3 2 4 0. Here what is happening is, both the teachers and students are equally interested to teach and listen to the topic, to the same topic. So a of I plus a of j will never be greater than b of I plus b of j, and therefore it will give you 0. It will be equal actually, so it will give you 0. So yeah, thank you for listening. That has been Codeforces problem 134D. Arigatou gozaimasu.